All right, we're live. Let's check and see if the microphone is working. Jackson's giving me the time. Tell me if you can hear me. Then we'll get started. I figured, why not? It's Thursday. Ain't got shit to do. So right now it's showing my microphones are working. Let me know. Chris Smith, Jackson, and the famous Carcane comes in first place once again. Well, let me know if it's working so I can get started here. Put a link out there. We'll see if Eagle Eye or the X-Ring shows up. John Kratterman. Can you hear me? Yep. Well, perfect. Trying a new platform. I got a new computer, and sounds like problem with this new computer is it doesn't have USB ports. It's got some crazy bullshit, weird, funky thing. So I don't know. C6 squad, what's going on? Mr. Big Retirement. Dude, I'm seriously happy for you. It hasn't happened yet. I got to wait till December, right before Christmas. I'm in what's doing all conservative sniper hunter. This match video. Let's see. Shipped your cover by UPS Class A. Hope it works for you. Awesome, Brian. Appreciate that. I'll probably get that after I get back from the dreaded enemy lines. I'll be flying to work in a couple days. 3 days, matter of fact, and not looking forward to it. Nobody likes to fly except pilots. So, what's going on? Give me some information. Brian's driving home from work. I was bored. I was looking. Man, you should have seen all the cool stuff I was looking at on Area 419. I was looking at some cool stuff, that new press they got. John Kratterman says thumbs down. John Kratterman's a lucky man. His dad is cancer-free, so congratulations. Tell him congratulations. And sounds like he found a piece of property, so he's excited. And he's going to be over at the what will be someday soon, the oily preppers out there. The new bat cave for Is Your Six Covered. So that basement thing is going to work out well. John's going to go over there and help me out with some lighting and some plugs so I can, and Cat 5 lines so I can run, so I can have just a badass live broadcast with hopefully really good internet. And man, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, C6, that press is freaking pricey, but it's badass. I was looking at that. I was looking at kind of like in that Hornady lock and load for the die system, like this Redding here. You can actually put those lock and loads in there. Took that off today a little while ago, and I was like, man, I could put those lock and loads would be pretty sweet in there. Unfortunately, I don't have that yet. See, I'm only one winning lottery ticket away from buying a new house and land myself. Well, I hope you win 45 auto. Man, that would be awesome. It'd be cool to know somebody that won. Your 6 is covered. I appreciate it, John. I appreciate it. Put some sound dampening up in the walls of your studio. Won't have to paint. That's pretty good. It'd be darker than hell in there, though. Doesn't that stuff only come in black? The kind of thinking, see that gray wall back there? I'm kind of thinking instead of going white, I'm going to have a lot of lighting in there. So John's going to figure out what we need to have good lighting, studio lighting stuff, and I'll be able to have like a gray background, I think. I don't know. I got so many plans with that thing. I'm just super excited. All I can do is look online. I was looking at like, what did I type in on the search? Gun wall rack systems. And man, a lot of cool stuff came up. It'd be cool to have that on there as well. Hell, I could spend $1 million down there. If I had $1 million, I'd spend it and put it in the basement. That's probably pretty bad, huh? Let's see here. We got Brian Duchesne. What's going on? Conservative sniper hunter. You can call me Oily or Tasha. I will. Oily or Tasha. I will try to remember that. You need a wall light to accent your American flag. Actually, John, I was thinking I should put something on the bottom so it would light the wall up. But let me know if you come up with any cool ideas, because I was thinking I could run some different screens and then it would light up. I don't know. Let me know. I need some deer heads on the wall. Yeah, then I'll be walking around and get poked by one of the antlers. Most important question is, will you be ready by November? No, the closing date, it's going to be like 30 plus days, just because I think everybody is refinancing their house right now. So the guy that's doing mine, which thanks to Matt P, has a good buddy named Daniel, and not Daniel, God is my judge, but a different one that works in Charlotte. He does all that kind of stuff. So he's hooking me up with some the loan and all that deal. No, Jackson, no disco lighting, buddy. Well, maybe. Never say never, right? What up, Nick Knox from Korea? I looked at the T-Track systems on Amazon today. I looked at inline fabrications for mounting different reloading equipment. The plan is to have one section between those posts, be able to swap out different reloading presses. And then the other side is going to be more of where I'll be able to put the camera on either side kind of deal of that center and be able to do like reviews and that kind of stuff. And then over in that corner, which is going to be like kind of the studio section, I think I'm going to get a couple chairs and have it where you can just sit and BS, do kind of stuff like this. And can't forget the refrigerator downstairs. Need a refrigerator downstairs for, you got to have tea at the ready. I mean, nobody should be thirsty when it comes to that building. So we'll see. Chris says the inline fab is nice. Yeah, I've been looking at those. I really like the quick detach ones where you can take the whole head off and then put it somewhere else. What they don't show you is they show you like a rack, but I want to see how they have it set up where you could have a bunch of them kind of set up. So we'll see. Rick's going to sit in the corner. Yep, I'm going to sit in the corner because I've been a bad boy. Teabag some glitter to make disco balls. Let's see. Get a big freezer as well. El Gato Grande. There's my brother from another mother. Where's El Gato at? You on a fire again or are you home? Mini split heat pump. Yes. Actually led mine in 44. You're right. Spot on the money. I am looking at getting a mini split for inside the basement because I want it to be temperature regulated. I don't want to be messing with primers and worrying about guns rusting and all that kind of stuff. So my plan is, and you guys may think this is over the top a little bit, but it basically going to turn that into a little mini armory. It's going to, the plan is to get a safe door and put it on the exterior of that basement, run a normal, basically glass winter storm door in front of it. So it's waterproof. And then to get in there, you're going to have to punch in a code and then twist the whole safe handle and then it'll open. So while you're in there, that door will stay open and the storm window will keep all the moisture on. Yeah, definitely needs to be humidity controlled, Brian. Oh, he's at a fire in Cross Creek in Fresno. Jeez, poor guy hasn't been home in months. Eagle Eye was at the range where he shoots at night. Actually, it's nighttime. It's got to be nighttime there. He does like to shoot at night. I sent you a link, Eagle Eye. El Gato Grande, if you want a link, let me know. Come on here and inform everybody of all the craziness going on in California. That'd be kind of cool. Of course, you're working, so I'm not really sure you can do that or not. Let me know, silly ho. Yeah, Nick Knox, you're pretty spot on there. It's basically going to be a bank vault. I'm going to run camera through the back, basically where the entrance would be into there. So if I'm not home and somebody's walking around, they're basically getting a trip on a landmine. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Resend didn't get it. All right, let's see. Let me do some multitasking. Yeah, it is only 7, I guess. That's true. Do you have any plans for the rest of the house? The rest of the house, hold on, let me do this because I suck at multitasking. Let's see here. EagleEyeShooting@gmail.com. Link. And sent. Oops. Someone to El Gato. I don't know if he's on here, though. Chris, I'm sending it to Chris64Cat. Get an update on the fires. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, he's driving. All right, let's see here. Let me go back. Just reload. 45 says, I just reloaded for IDPA and cowboy action. No need for precision. As long as you hit the target, you're good. Just put a regular door. Don't want to draw attention. Yeah, you won't be able to see it, though, Brian, the way my backyard's set up. And it'll be covered by a normal door. So you won't see it anyways. What's up, Mr. X-Ring?
Oh, man, you were already live 13 minutes ago. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, I guess I got to turn the volume up now that somebody's here.
Yeah, it's raining really hard here.
Can you hear me?
I got you.
Fort 6. I like it. Fort 6. Rick, it's only 7. Okay, I read that one. Can you hear me? Oh, you know what? I don't have speakers. I plugged this in. You know, with that triple cord. I ain't going to be able to hear your ass. I'll have to switch to external mic. Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see here. Hold on one sec. Look at all this stuff I got going on here. Hopefully this works. Let's see. Audio. Let me try to do this. Test, default. No, that's not what I want. Damn it.
And JS, he's played with night vision at the house here. I gave him a good
I want to do this.
How everything works.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you, matter of fact. Ray, y'all packed up for the 3-gun match?
Yes, Daniel, and thanks for that email reminder today. I forgot to mail Daniel the comp for the 9mm, and I completely forgot about it.
You slacker.
I know it, man. It's been a crazy week. Too much stuff going on. But, yeah, I got everything packed up. And I know that video that I just released takes a long – it took a while to make it. But once you get used to it, 20 minutes, you're done. You're ready to go. I am not the guy that lays my stuff out a week before a major match or anything else. It's always the night before.
What are you talking about? That shit's always laid out. It's all over the floor.
Exactly, because we're always shooting like every day. I never know. So
Yeah. I don't know what happened, Eagle Eye. I sent the email twice, actually. Brian Duchesne, the rest of the house is completely done. I actually went there, measured for blinds. Ray came and visited me for about 30 seconds, and then
actually, I had to drop a package off somewhere, and I was running late, and I had to go right by his house. So I went inside. I was like, I got to use the bathroom. Where's the bathroom? I went to the bathroom. I walk out. He's over there measuring. I was like, all right. And so I go out the door, and I'll leave. And I text him. I was like, I got to get this package done. He was like, dude, you didn't even say bye.
I was like looking around. I thought you were down in the basement, so I looked. Door wasn't open. I'm like, huh.
That's what friends do. They just come in. I got to borrow the toilet.
Yeah. My buddy Elgato Grande, he knows all about that. The gun room is all that matters. The rest of the house is just a place. Yep, Red Raider. It's done, though. It is completely done. Basically, a guy I know from my daughter's volleyball, he does construction. So he had bought this place, completely gutted it, and redid it all. And then I ended up buying it. I didn't even know it was him. I didn't know he even sold that stuff or even did that, which was pretty cool.
Brian Marks has a good question. He says, is it a bad idea to run new brass at my first 2-day PRS match? Of course, I'll test it before. If you're gonna test it, you should be fine. Just remember, don't take the new brass and shoot it without sizing it. You really need to size it. It makes a big difference. I don't care if it's a Lapua. You still want to size it first. You have too many inconsistencies in your case neck and everything else. But I don't think it's a bad idea. You're going to get most of it back.
Man, poor Daniel. I know all about waiting for a package to show up you're like waiting and waiting and waiting. So
speaking about packages, I got a package today.
What'd you get?
I have not even opened it. Hold on.
So I feel for you, Daniel. I'll bug him. I'll make sure he gets it mailed out. He's been busy, man, with all that Microtech crap. Chris Smith, X-Ring, I've been out for the last couple of the chats. Did you make a decision on bursts? I don't know if he's publicly said.
You guys get to see it when I see it. And to consider this a box opening would truly be a box opening. Because look at that. None of that's even cut. It's all four sides. So let me go ahead and check out that.
What the hell you got there, buddy?
Manfrotto here.
Manfrotto. He said package, Nick Knox.
The package.
Raised packaging with $10,000 guns.
Let me drop it on the floor.
Who knows what the hell it is? I don't even know what it is.
It's got too much suction on it. Okay, so let me turn the camera.
Here, I'll do this. Bam.
Oh. All right.
Oh, there they are. Actually, Ramsey Country got it right.
All right, so basically it's all wrapped in the plastic, and in the bag, these are the Sig Sauer Kilo 3000 BDX. So yeah, I can't see anything. They do not ship the batteries either, so I'll have to put some batteries in it, and I'm looking forward to using these.
They don't ship with batteries?
Well, there might be batteries in the box, but they're not in it. Companies shouldn't do that anyway.
Yeah. No, hopefully they're in the box, though.
It's in the box.
What's in the box? James Smith, it's a pair of laser range-finding binoculars made by SIG. There it is. A 123.
All I need to do is cut my hand before the match tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that would be bad.
That'd be bad,
Hey,
Rick.
what video did you put out today? Did you put a video out today?
I put 2 videos out today, man. I'm on a roll. I'm trying to be like Ricky with his live chats.
Oh, I saw the one with the Gurkha. Did you put something else out though? What'd you put out?
Yeah, basically getting ready for the 3-gun match and going through the steps on what all you're going to want to pack and how you pack it and everything else.
Larry Palmer, yeah, the sub. Here, let me click on it. 22 subsonic ammo for long distance.
That has been my experience. Almost everyone is going to use some type of subsonic ammunition, whether it's Lapua or it's. Hold on, I don't want to get the battery in wrong. Whether it's that or Ely, it's all going to be subsonic. If you try to use higher velocity 22, it's not going to do well at distance.
Yeah, supersonic's only for salt and pepper. Is that even the same people? Supersonic. Is that the same song? Salt and Pepper's Here? Do they say supersonic? I can't remember. Some bullshit song, anyways.
What are you talking about?
What you talking about? Don't pretend you don't sing that shit on your days off.
Supersonic.
Supersonic.
All right, so I got the battery in finally.
I've had a chance to use those. Those work great.
I've had a chance to use them too, side by side with the Leicas, and the Leicas would not reach out past about 2,200. And these things were pretty spot on, and I made my decision. I mean, they were hitting things at 3,000. Oh, yeah.
What's up, Potter?
42.8 yards.
In the pitch dark?
It's completely dark out here, but it doesn't care that it's dark.
It doesn't?
No.
I guess it's a.
Oh yeah, they're nice. And so the thing about these is they're going to pair with the Kestrel, and so you will get your holds in here as you find the target. So just go ahead and laze it, and it'll go ahead and tell you. Let's say if it's 525 yards, you're 3.1 mils or something like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I got a really right stuff clamp. It's going to be here tomorrow. It should clamp onto this ocular or this ocular, and then I can use it with the tripod, and so that'll be good.
Hey Ray, have you ever had one of those like weird things where you know you have your Kestrel somewhere, you put it somewhere, but you just can't find the damn thing? I had a problem.
You know, it's funny you should say that. Okay, so the problem. All right, I don't want this to come across the wrong way, but I try to have duplicates of everything. Okay, so I have 2 Kestrels. I have one that never, ever, ever leaves a certain area, okay? And even though I could use that one, I always try to fall back to the other one. I mean, you can't locate it. You know, 2 is 1, 1 is none. So I couldn't find the Kestrel I wanted to take to the match tomorrow. I know it's going to be pouring down rain. This thing's going to get soaking wet, probably get mud all over it, and I didn't want to use the other one. So I tell Rick, he's like, what are you doing? I said, I am tearing my house up looking for this dang Kestrel. We just had it the other day. And sure enough, it was in my Magneto Speed pouch. How in the heck that happened, I don't know.
I had very similar. I knew mine was hopefully in the car. I looked, I searched, couldn't find it. I searched through this madness section in here with all my junk. Still couldn't find it. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to check the car one more time. And it was inside of a chute. You know, you put it in there so it kind of protects it. I threw it in a shoe, and lo and behold, it was there.
There it was, right where you left it.
Whoop, there it is. Let's see. Let's see if anybody's ever shot a VR-80. Anybody ever shot a VR-80? Well, he is driving, so what he meant to say was anyone shot a VR-80.
Yeah, Chris, it's pouring down rain here.
Hell yeah, it is.
After you guys are talking about bow season, man, the deer are on the move. It is crazy. I've seen about 10 every day when I leave the house. And Rick's son hit one 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Had a fawn in my yard. I had a buck that we were chasing down the road the other day.
I had 5 in my yard when I left.
Sam had 5 in his yard. He actually sent me the picture. So they are, man, maybe the cold snap started an early rut or something, but man, they are moving like crazy.
Yeah, they're hanging out. I put stuff and can't find it and wind up buying it.
Yeah.
I was worried that I was going to have to get another one of those before the match. I'm like, shit, I need to order one now. I'm like, I need to keep looking. I thought I left it at the range, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, Rick's son's car got hit by the deer. That's right. He didn't hit the deer. That's exactly right.
Actually, that is what happened.
Yep, that happened to me once too. I had antler marks right into the driver's side door going all the way down the side. Knocked him out, but he popped right back up and took off again. But Otter says, need to look at the Swarovski DS for 22 plinking, up to 300. Yeah, they make scopes for sure.
So my son calls me. It's night. he's like, hey Dad, I hit a deer. He's all, but I did what you told me. I didn't swerve. And I'm like, awesome. You okay? Yep. So he gets home and he shows me. First, he shows me the front bumper, and I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, there's a dent there. And I'm like looking for meat. I'm looking for hair. I'm like, okay, what this kid hit, right? I'm like, this doesn't look like no damn deer. And then he's all, yeah, Dad, and look at this side right here. And sure as shit, there's deer meat and blood and everything. And he's all, even put a piece of meat on the top so you'd believe me. I'm like, oh yeah, you hit a deer all right. So that was that. I need to take the door panel off and try to pop that back out a little bit. Kind of closes a little shitty now. Let's see, what do we got? Chris says Ramsey, but no bow season for me this year. +5, got a Jeep. Oh, +5 sent us sent me all the tracking numbers. He had to mail them separately. It was cheaper that way.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool deal. Can't wait. That's going to be awesome. Then I can finally, I don't have to try to steal it from you to get one to review.
Yeah. No, I'm actually taking the demo version back. I got to take it back. This was the box that came in. He's actually going to put it in his store. I guess you'd call it a store. I don't know. But this was the one, the original. Look at that penmanship. Those damn tattoo guys can write, huh?
Y'all want to see this new thong I got?
You got a bra? You gonna hold up your hoopty dudes? How's it going, Daniel?
You know, I should get on this thing, but
it was a 308. Awesome, Jerry, you got some skills in the county. Yeah, you should do a review on it. I tried doing a review on that damn Teslong today, and I needed your phone to help me. I couldn't figure it out.
Not enough hours in a day, man. I hadn't even reviewed that Vortex 1 to 10. You put that out before I did.
The which one?
The Vortex, the Razor HD 1 to 10.
No, I never put it out.
Oh, you didn't?
What? We were just talking about you.
Holy crap. Look at that, guys. Like a spider.
What'd you say? Do you have anything? Yeah. Oh.
I said it's like a spider. Where's Matt when you need him?
Arachnoid. I wish she was in here. P-Hada1, what's up? What's going on? Shaggy Rockman's out there. Jason Fisher. Any riding by you? Nope. Yeah. I'll take one of those.
All right, so we're going to get this contraption all set up here, and it looks like
Right.
put this thing.
Don't let that thing kick your ass.
Drop your binos out. Hold on.
What in the hell are you doing? What are you holding, the baby carriage thing or what?
Don't be hating.
I ain't hating, but it looks like that looks too difficult. Practice, I guess. I'm gonna put you on full screen so you can watch you look like a funky bunny.
What are you doing? Don't put me on full screen.
Oh yeah, you're at full screen.
It looks like a guide type harness, and I'm getting it worked out on size, so at least they give you plenty of space here for big boy sizes.
Well, time to head out. Jackson says, work's almost over. If you guys are still on when I get home, I'll see you then. All right, Jackson, drive safe.
All right, Jackson, have a good one. So I'm getting it there. Now I'm going to get this one tightened. Dang, this is harder to operate than the binoculars.
That's not going to work for you. It's going to be right in your way shooting prone. That's just not even going to work.
Why don't you let me figure that out?
I already know it ain't going to work.
How you know I'm going to shoot prone?
Because you like to shoot prone. Yeah, Joaquin, it's supposed to hold up your binos, but we'll see what happens. Man hung by binocular strap live on TV. Tony the redneck prep was out there.
So did you guys hear about that they had protest over in Asheville last night?
They did?
Yeah, I think there was like 300 protesters in downtown Asheville last night, and they were protesting the whole, the search warrant that was served, and the lady got shot, or the girl got shot.
Now, were they protesting or were they rioting?
No, they were apparently protesting, but it gets better. Hold on, I'm trying to get to that part.
Don't hurt yourself with that thing.
I'm not going to hurt myself. I'm just trying to get adjusted right, Dick. All right, so here we go. Now it looks like I have an oxygen pack on. So it's actually pretty cool because the way that it works, once you get it adjusted, when you need them, you just tilt down this front cover and it exposes. It's almost like a hinge, but it's not. And when you need the binos, you just pull them out. There's actually tethers here that are quick release that attach to the side so you can detach it quickly when you want to take it further than what the strap allows.
Why don't you have it hooked up?
Close it. Good to go.
You want my honest opinion on that?
Yeah.
I think that would be really good for hunters
and guides and stuff like that. But for the matches that we're doing,
I don't think that's going to work.
That's about it.
That ain't going to work. Ain't nobody got time for that. Did you get any of the Sally storm, Otter? No, not really. We got rain. A little rain. That was about it. I guess I got to click this back. Sorry, guys. I apologize for you having to look at Ray.
It looks like he belongs on the. That looks like old Germany hunter.
A German hunter. Let's see. Ray looks like he belongs on the Meat Eater show. Yeah, Ray, you look like you belong on the Meat Eater show, buddy.
Oh yeah, I am definitely not a vegan.
Just twist it.
Check this out.
Just twist it some more. Asheville has a bunch of liberals there. P-Hide01, you are 100% correct. Let's see. We had a bad protest last week. An innocent guy was riding his bike and he rode into a protest. He got beat up real bad and died hours later. Holy shit. That is just wrong. That is wrong. Yeah, bow hunting. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be right on your draw. It's going to be right in your southern draw, Ray. Let's see.
Okay, so it's not raining crazy hard, and I can tell you that it's already reflecting off of the rain. I do have to read it because there might be a rain mode, but it's giving me inaccurate readings.
Yeah, you got a lot more rain than I do right now, which is good. You can have it all. You can have all that rain.
Okay, so the story was this: we had 30 protest or 300 protesters over in Asheville, which is it's still a decent ways from me. But there is a gentleman that always reports, and it's called Skyline News. His name is Chad Nesbitt. He's a journalist. I guess he has his own YouTube channel, not YouTube, but Facebook. But he's always got pretty thought-provoking type material. Okay, everything from buyouts at the hospital and this, that, and the other. Well, apparently they surrounded him last night and started putting umbrellas in his face and everything else, and told him to quit recording. He didn't quit recording, and he's recording. Next thing you hear is, "Don't touch me. I'm not touching you." And then his camera drops. Well, apparently they took his head and smashed it to a fire hydrant, busted his head open with at first it came out they didn't know if he was going to make it, but then it said he was just unconscious, had a concussion, some other stuff. He's still at the hospital, but yeah, it can happen just like that. It's just one of those being at the wrong place, wrong time. But uh, you know, I don't feel too good about that.
No, that's the unfortunate part about doing journalism is you need to be in that, in the mix of whatever's going on, fire or some newsworthy something or other. Yeah, that sucks, man. Hopefully recovers fast. We got Gunfather Precision out there, Mr. Egg Challenger himself. We have not tried to shoot any eggs yet. We may or may not. We're kind of busy. Ray's going to be gone for the next 3 days, and I fly to cross enemy lines.
Otter says I look like a drag queen with that belt. What the heck? This is not a belt. That's binoculars. What the heck? How does that translate to a drag queen, Otter? What kind of drag queens you got over there in Iceland?
Hey, Otter, did you
Not
get
the
your
type
hat?
of drag queens we got over here.
Did you get your hat yet? Let me know down below, silly ho. Charles Tippy's out there. What's going on?
Thanks,
Yep,
Charles.
safe
I
travel.
appreciate it.
What's up, DW? Raining cats and dogs here in Georgia. Man, it rained earlier today. Not even really good, actually. Maybe we're getting the rain Ray's going to have, or he's got what I had already. I don't know. Where's Bad Billy in his swoozy? Swoozy. We're going to start that shit again. I'll be back in town on Monday, but yeah, there's my lunch partner. Monday. Yeah, I fly on Sunday, Chris. Let's see. All things fun. What's up, ATF Hydrographics? I was just thinking about you. Going, see that rifle right there? You know how much cooler that would be with a chassis on it? If you guys don't know, this guy right here, Chris, All Things Fun Hydrographics, does some really cool stuff. Go check him out. Go over there and subscribe to his channel. Help support him. And he does some really good work. So we shall see. So my chassis has been sitting over at the ATF Hydrographics, waiting to get dipped. Says we're going to make it badass with the new chassis. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Got the hat. Okay, cool. Charles got his hat. Awesome. Good to hear. See, Ricky, going to the match tomorrow. No, it's probably going to just rain all day tomorrow. And since I'm not having to shoot, I was originally going to go and say hi, but Rick, are you going to be? No. What did Shabal Seki say? Bunch of drag queens in Iceland. LOL. Charlotte, it's raining. It's raining.
Yeah, I was wondering why Rick wasn't shooting the match, and he told me you're leaving on Sunday, so you would have had to have left a day early, and that wouldn't work.
Well, I'll be waking up at 3:00 in the morning on Sunday. So even if it was a Saturday only thing, I'd be done. So yeah, I didn't sign up.
Will said +5.
Chris, glad you like the stickers and the hat. Let's see what else we got here. Is that the chassis you just painted? Jerry Parker, it is. It didn't have enough pizzazz. Oh, you know what? Let me show you guys what this thing's going to look like. You guys can tell me, hey, brother, sorry for filming. Why would I care if you were... Oh, I gotcha. I didn't read it right. All right, let's see if I can find this picture. I think it's going to look badass. Badass.
So how did Eagle Eye do on the egg challenge? I've heard about it, and I heard guys talking about it. But I guess 6 eggs, unlimited ciders at 300 yards, and then you got to start. When you say start or for score, then it's one shot at each egg at 300. 6 eggs total.
I believe that's exactly right. Where the hell is it?
You got 2 out of 6. Okay. Now, do they have to be spaced a certain amount apart, or can they all be touching?
Can they be behind each other?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, see, that's my kind of thinking right there. Let's see. Well, I was going to show you a cool photo, but I don't know where the hell it's at.
Eagle
what
said
the hell? Huh?
Said Eagle said it was humble. Humbling.
Humbling. Humbling, humbling, humbling. Keep them doggies humbling right. I guess.
Yeah, Ramsey Country said he'll do that egg challenge. I'll try it too if I can find the time between now and the next 5 weeks.
All right, here it is. Dun 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 dun. That's what it's gonna look like, boys and girls. It's called the oil slick. Let me know down below. Silly mofo. All right. What the hell? There we go. All right. That is what the chassis is going to look like. I killed 6 with the 6 Creed last year shooting 105 burgers, hybrids, but was looking for a better bullet to kill with. Nice shooting, Charles. Awesome job, my friend. Unicorn snot does not sound good. I think, let's see. Did I miss anything good here?
He said, Rick, you're going to have to put a hashtag gay tiger in that chassis.
You guys, that's what it's going to be right there. Unicorn ate Skittles and then sneezed on the rifle chassis. Man, there is no love in this. No love in this damn place, which is good. Use ostrich eggs. There you go. See, Red Raider's thinking. I think it'll look cool, though. I think the chassis will look cool once it's done.
Hey, Otter, I don't think it's caliber based. I think it's just whatever. 300 yards.
Yeah, whatever you can shoot it with, I think.
Talking Rock says, glad it's your rifle and not mine.
You guys got to remember, this is a precision PRS Master Ninja.
I don't know, man. That thing screams, look at me. You better be able to back that up.
No, I'll just go like this. I'll say, yeah, this is Ray's gun. I borrowed it.
Shit, everybody knows me better than that.
Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Whatever. Nothing a can of Rattle Can Black won't fix. Can I use ostrich eggs? Heck yeah. Wasn't Gunfather the one that started that challenge? Who started that challenge? Does anybody know who started the challenge? I thought it was Gunfather Precision.
Well, I know it was on Kyle's channel. He's the one that did put a challenge out there, but I think they had done it previous to that. The social regressive.
It's not ringing a bell right now. Not ringing a bell. Let's see. Painted his eggs red to see them better. That's smart. Nothing says you can't do that. Let's see. Whatever you like. Don't let me make you feel bad. I think Mark and Sam was shooting eggs before most. Yeah, that's a good channel, man. The husband and wife, those guys shoot out to some distance. Let me tell you. What's up, Vanessa Kitty?
I'll tell you what, you meet the nicest people when you go shooting. You know, today, I released that video on Obsidian Arms. And what we're trying to do was get the mast on the Gurkha up to place a banner up there. And our inverter didn't seem like it was putting out power. So I didn't know if it was the inverter or if it was the mast. And I see a guy over there with a generator. I said, hey, you mind if I hook into that generator for about 1 minute just to see, if this thing makes an engine noise or anything on the mast? He's like, yeah, come on over. So I go over there, we hook it up, and we didn't even ask him about Obsidian or anything else. He just had a banner on his RV, and he's like, hey, you work on guns and stuff? I said, yeah, all the time. And he was like, here, why don't you have this? And he gave myself and Sam one of the Armorer's punch kits. And I was like, man, that's really cool. I appreciate that. I said, you guys work for Obsidian? He was like, I'm Wade, and this is Pat, and we're the owners of Obsidian. And it was just really cool because, just going over and talking to him, and it was really nice. I was like, well, hey, if you don't mind, I have a YouTube channel, and I'll throw it out there. It's 100% made in the USA. They're out of Minnesota. But yeah, and it was a short video, but it was the least I could do for them. And, it did generate some views. So I think it's cool, man.
That is awesome. A lot of good people.
Yeah, a lot of good people. A lot of genuinely good people.
Look at that. Poor man hamburger right there. Thanks, man. My son just hooked me up with some food.
I haven't eaten yet. It's hot, so.
Now, Joaquin, you have to bring your own food. I think they're going to have someone set up where you can purchase food, but that doesn't always work well at a match because you might be on the other end of the facility, and the only downtime you might have to work your way all the way across. Clinton House has 2,400 acres, so you could be spread out quite a bit. So you always want to have some type of food and drink with you. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. It's going to be pouring down rain. It's going to be muddy and nasty, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
A third of the way done, right? Keep it going.
All right, let me check the comments here. Let's keep those questions flowing in. I don't know what else we can talk about.
What rifles you running to tomorrow?
Well, I guess you didn't watch my video then, Dick. So,
you have a YouTube channel?
Say that again?
I was just being a dick.
Yeah, so I'm going to be shooting the Benelli shotgun, a JP rifle, and the Akai pistol.
Wow, you went Akai. Nice.
GTM says opinions on the IOR Recon G2. I assume he is talking about the IOR Valdata scope. The Recon G2 was also the name of a DPMS rifle, and I believe it was called a Recon G2, and it was a 308. So I'm reasonably sure. All right, let me get caught up here. Papa's Play says, I just pulled the trigger on my future long-range rifle. Savage 110 Tactical and 6.5 Creedmoor. I think that will serve you well. Feed 01 says, when is the 1 mile shoot at Clinton House? I don't know, but this weekend they have Barrett as a sponsor, and they will be doing 338 Lapua and a Barrett MRAD 1 mile shot. So that'll be it's not part of the stage, it's a side stage or a side match. Charles Tiffy says, I will eventually build a 6.5 PRC to hunt with and shooting a 140 Burger Elite Hunter. Sounds like that'll have plenty of oomph. Chakadal says, can you tell me about your motor racing experiences? CCS, Weir, yes, all the above. CCS, Weira, Cetra, NHRA, unit cars, motorcycles, you name it. I mean, hair scrambles, enduros, I mean, things like that. Been there, done it. How did it shoot Papa's Place? Let me keep caught up. Hey, Ray, what kind of torque wrench did you have changing the oil? Looked sharp. Afraid if it would have to sell a gun or two to buy one. That was actually a snap-on. So, yeah, that's an expensive one. I'm not saying it's necessary, but it works well. That's actually, I broke the first snap-on that I had. I don't even know how because I was well within the torque range and it snapped at the neck. They replaced that one. And before you guys think that I'm a big goofball, the oil change, yes, I understand that toolkit was all rusted to pieces and everything else. That thing rides in the Ranger. That is the just do it toolkit. And I'll just take it and just spray it down with WD-40 or throw oil on it. My tools don't usually look like that, but that's just one of those around, and I need tools.
Yeah, and it still works well.
And it still works. And the price was right.
I was surprised you used the torque wrench to put the oil cap on. I ain't ever put a oil cap on or a drain plug with
Hey,
a torque wrench.
if I know the torque on it, why not? Take the guesswork out of it.
No, I ain't saying nothing wrong about it. I was like, wow.
I don't know. Maybe it just comes from the days of rebuild motors and everything else and torque and head bolts and all that. I mean, everything is right.
You out of control.
Take the guesswork out of it.
That's it.
Just like, and I mentioned on one, you're going to need to, if you start using some type of thread locker or something like that, and you've got, dry threads, you need to realize that your torque rating is going to change. Good rule of thumb is about 20%. You're going to have to reduce it by that because it's going to add extra lubricity and you can over torque by using thread locker. So little things like that go a long way.
P had a one saying, yeah, you do have to pay for the 1 mile Clinton House, but someone was asking earlier if it's gone out to 2,000 yet. Did they finish that? Or 2,200?
Apparently they're still working on that. I don't know if it's open yet, but I do know that they're doing it. GTM, yes, opinions on the scope. And now I can answer it. I know nothing about that scope. Sorry. But I don't know anything about it. Let's see. What 6-arch barrel do you recommend for AR? Proof not looking good to me. Right now, nothing's really looking good to me. I think the only one that had any luck with any hand loads was an Odin barrel. That's the best video that I've seen on one. But yes, you're right. I haven't seen a whole lot of excitement from any other companies with sub-Illinois groups with 6-arc. Ray, the 1989 Humvee I drive at work won't let me adjust the seat the way you recommend. Yeah, there's some limitations on certain vehicles.
And it just won't ride like a Cadillac. I just don't understand. What is 20,000 pounds, right?
The Humvee, I don't know. I wouldn't think it depends on if it's up armored and everything else, but it's not going to be 20,000. like that other one. Now, if it's up armor, that's a different story.
Did you drift the Gurkha on the way there?
Hell no.
All right, +5. There's
No, I
your
mean, it's good off road, but you're not going to be able to do it on road. That one's been heavily modified, guys. That Gurkha actually has a full Icon suspension in it, piggyback suspension, and it's been lifted a lot for clearance. However, it is a little top heavy because you're getting that 20,000 pounds. You're getting it way up here. So I'll tell you, you can go over some big stuff with that and never even have to slow down because the way that suspension works. But when you do hit something big enough to bottom out those things, you really know it because it tries to jerk the steering wheel out of your hand and send you right into the tree. It's a lot of weight.
Have you ever noticed copper felling only on one side of a barrel? Like it's almost bent, maybe?
No. Lead mining, no. I've never done any racing in Phoenix, Arizona. Do you have to pay to shoot the 1 mile at Clinton? Yes, it's $75 for the day. Typically, that's going to run from somewhere around 9 a.m. to 2 o'clock. If you're going to use Loctite, just make sure you use the red. Charles, it's funny you should mention that. I actually use red a lot more than people would think. I'm not one of the, I mean, when I put thread locker on something, and you got a bunch of different types of red. You don't have just one type of red. You got like 272, 274. I mean, there's so many different types. You got to see what the application is, the heat range, and everything else. But I definitely use red a lot.
What's the point of having blue then if you can get differences in the red?
Well, that's something you don't want to lock up as tightly.
Yeah, but
there's a place for it. You wouldn't want to really use red on your scope rings or anything like that. Some guys really don't even use blue. Some will. But if you're going to put something on your scope rings, I'd probably use blue over red for sure.
And then you have to do it, what, like 25% less, right? If you use
no, don't go that high. It's about 20% less. But because you're such at a low torque value, chances are a little inch-pounds torque wrench is going to have some errors anyway. You might want to just drop it around 10% or so is what I would recommend. Conservative Sniper Hunter, how many miles do you do until your oil change? You didn't say in the video. Well, believe it or not, I will go until the vehicle tells me that I need to get an oil change. And I'll usually stick to that regimen pretty well. Now, back in the other days, or in the older days, it just depended on if you were using conventional or synthetic. 3,500 to 5,000 miles, depending on the vehicle. Some of the cars are getting 10,000 miles on an oil change now.
Toyotas. Toyota. All right, let's get back to my ugly mug. Should I use green under the base?
Waiting.
Is there a green Loctite?
Yes, there is. You have green, you have purple, and a lot of those colors will be used for lighter applications, like for watches and things like that, for jewelry. Purple is used quite a bit for that.
I want to get old Team Trainwreck in here. I'll invite him, see if he wants to join us.
DW says, have you ever used any of the Obsidian punches? I have not. However, they are high quality. It's a 4140 or something like that, but they have a lifetime warranty. They told me if you break them or anything like that, and since Rick comes over quite a bit, none of my punches are right anymore. So I'm glad I got a new set.
You ain't lying. They're all mushroomed out.
Yeah, 609 Loctite is green. What if the vehicle forgets? Oh, that's not a good thing. You'll probably live. I think oil will last a lot longer than people think. Charles Tippy says every 3,000 miles out of habit. Talking Rock, 5,000 miles. I think 5 is a good number. I think 3 is a little too soon. If I did that, I'd be changing my oil every week.
I think it depends what you're using. If you're using a synthetic, you can go a little longer.
Yeah.
Using conventional, yeah, I would change it every 3 for sure.
And it depends on what you're doing. If I'm pulling a dump trailer that's 20,000 pounds behind me, And I'm doing that a lot during the month. I'm probably going to do an oil change a lot sooner than if I was just driving up and down the interstate, you know?
How are you going to know? Because your car's going to tell you.
No, because I'll know what I've been doing. Yeah, well, the car will tell
You mean
based on
you know what you don't know, what you do know?
Oh, dude, really, you're killing me.
Hey, did you go to Cookout for dinner tonight?
No, I went and got a Diet Coke because I had to upload that video.
It's pretty sad. Ray's got to run into town so he can download a video. I'm going to try to stretch a... Oh, Mama's home.
No, that's not Mama. That's my oldest daughter.
Gotcha. The, let's see, we got...
I
Yep,
wonder if
DW's.
got the tarantula eyelashes on.
We're going to put those on the scope lens, remember?
All right, do we want to make a bet on this? Hold on, let's see here. She'll probably be camera shy, but
Idaho Rogers got bucked off. Got bucked off a 3-year-old colt today. I'm actually feeling 52 years old. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's not going to be happy at you, ass. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
why? She's my daughter. Well,
Yeah,
see.
she going to kick your ass. She going to kick your ass style.
My wife would kick the phone out of my hand.
Yes, she would. Charles, I had a chance to look through an
I'm gonna
apple on
say-
the other day.
I'm going to
She
say
coming? she's
she's not wearing the tarantula eyelashes.
That's because they're stuck on the kitchen wall. You're killing me, Small.
I have to intercept her at the porch here.
Yeah, you guys keep a lookout for this. Ray might just fall over here in about 30 seconds.
All right, we have a bet going. We want to see if you have the tarantula eyelashes on. You want to say hey to everyone?
Hi.
Does she have that?
It does.
Tarantulas on.
And you didn't even get kicked. Wow. Lost that bet.
Yep.
Yep. If we would have been betting a pudding, you would have had that one again. All right. Eric's here. I don't feel a day over 80 myself. Let's see. +5 is going to be like the Valkyrie. They will have to tinker with some parts. Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit before they figure that out. That Midas tack was the one I was most curious about. Good to know they go for that. Let's see. Yeah, when you left the range, Ray, there was those 2 guys that showed up, remember? Friday?
Yeah, no, I was reading Conservative Sniper Hunter. Yes, that's the tree hugger, guys. She's the tree hugger. She's inside.
Yeah, she's going to reach through that glass and grab your neck.
Her idea of a good time is going over to a waterfall, setting out her little, what do you call it? What would you call that? Like,
Picnic blanket?
yeah, a picnic blanket, but it's usually got like, you know, I don't know, what's the word for it? They call them something.
What do they call what, a blanket, something else?
Yeah, it's not a blanket. It's like a tapestry or something. It's always got little pictures on it and everything, and you know.
Oh, those are called
Peace and
the things that are all sewn in little squares, all put together to make like a blanket.
no, heck no. That's what your grandma did. No, no. But anyway, that's her idea of fun. She'll go hiking. She usually, I'll tell you, she usually takes a can of beer, and then she'll have a beer and sit out there for like 2 hours watching the water, just enjoying the silence. She's a tree hugger, plain and simple. And she.
I think half these guys, after they watch this ridiculous chat we do every night, grab a beer and go find some water to look at.
Yeah, that's it.
Charles, I thought the Athon was pretty decent. I can't remember what power it was. It went up to like 27, 26. Don't quote me on that. It was pretty good. The glass was pretty damn clear up to like 18. once you got past 18-ish, it started getting a little milky.
Eric said, like hippie, we call that look homeless. Oh, jeez. That's so wrong. No, she doesn't. Look, she's usually dressed well, but she just, I don't know, she's just a tree hugger. She's carefree.
Ronald Wilson, Afghan.
So Coda Boy has a very interesting comment. What's up, John? He said he had a guy arguing with him today that his 20-minute of angle scope mounted it upwards. And we had this conversation because I found an owner's manual that shows that upwards. And I actually called the manufacturer and told them about it. I said, you need to get up with your engineer.
Yeah,
Because
what's the answer to that? Because I want to know this because we.
that one go. We're going to let that go because that's being looked at right now.
Oh, got it. Yeah,
I'm just one of those guys.
project.
Like, hold on for a second, guys. In your diagram, you're saying it is a 20-minute of angle mount, but yet you're showing the scope canted upwards. So, are you adding 20 minutes and then you had to take that out of the travel of the scope, or did you guys mean for that to be that way? Would that be a minus 20?
I don't know. All I know is you handed me a bunch of parts and said, okay, make this happen. And I'm like, oh, shit.
All right, so Thomas Rowland, what scope company do you feel honors the warranty better, Vortex or Primary Arms? You know, I can't speak on behalf of Primary, but I know a lot of the guys in that through Coda Boy, and I've never had to send the Primary Arms back to them, but I know that they have a unconditional warranty from what I've been told. Vortex, I know, is always taking care of me. I like I said, I have had to send some back to them too, actually. And one was a Vortex Strike Eagle, and the other one was the Razor HD 4.5 to 27. So maybe KB can chime in on that, because I believe he like threw one and broke a knob off or something back in the day.
Yeah, he knows a lot about Primary Arms. Charles Tiffy says, KB, watch for pressure close to the 110s. They have a huge bearing surface and will create pressure sooner than some others. Charles says, Vortex hands down. The 110 SMK is a fantastic bullet once you get your load dialed in.
Yeah, so guys, you know, I've heard both sides of it. I've heard some gunsmiths say that Vortex needs that warranty because they're going to be used so often, the warranty itself. I can't say that. I've been happy with the Vortex scopes that I've owned. Like I said, that 1 to 8 Strike Eagle, I had to actually send it in for a friend because it was just over his head. Anyway, I didn't want to go into that, but it wasn't his problem. It was actually the scope. And they gave me a little bit of hassle about it in the beginning. And I was like, it doesn't matter. You have a no questions asked warranty. So I just want you to take a look at it and replace it if you feel that it's not right. And they sent us a new one back. They didn't try to repair the old one, but it did not track properly. You could go from 0, move the knobs, go back to 0, and it'd be like out in left field somewhere. So, yeah. What did KB say?
Says they have a lifetime warranty, but don't warranty abuse. Where Vortex, you can run it over, break it yourself on accident.
Yeah, so definitely Vortex, hands down. But Primary Arms, I know, is pretty top of their game as well.
Yeah, for sure. They got nice. Oh, KB, why don't you answer the question that was sent to me, and I didn't know the answer and haven't talked to you. The new Vortex, the new Primary Arms that we were checking out when we went shooting the other day, they kind of reminded me of a Night Force with the locking turrets, both wind and elevation. What was the model of that scope, and what was the power?
See, he said it was a new scope. I thought you had the GLX, but I think he said you had some super secret squirrel new scope. I was like, I don't know what he had then.
Well, all I said was he had just gotten it, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, but he's had the GLX for a while.
Oh, Amber.
Another one.
Yeah, I really like that scope.
All right, let's see here. There was something I was going to mention. Oh, yeah, conservative sniper hunter. Yeah, I am going to try to get as much video as I can from that match. There'll probably be more footage of other people shooting. And I'll try to get ones of mine, but I don't know if I'm, you know what? Bryson is on my squad. We're shooting different divisions, season open. So we should be able to help each other get video. So yeah, there'll be video.
It was the GLX.
See, I was right.
I hate when you're right.
I know. You hate me.
No, I didn't hate you. I hate that you're right sometimes.
Sometimes. No. Oh, that's funny.
Thanks for your time and explanations. Love you guys.
We appreciate it.
I appreciate it, Honor. Time for me to hit
As
the
part of
hay.
the video I just released about the night before a match, make sure you only get 2 hours of sleep. If you get more than 2 hours of sleep, it's going to throw you all off. That's usually what I get before a match.
I'll watch it out later.
Appreciate it. Thanks for burger.
We'll see you 45 auto.
I'm pinching pennies now for my new PRS scope. Will be a zero comfort. Ooh, Charles is going big time.
KB says the best scope is the 2.5 to 10 GLX. It is awesome. You know, KB, it's funny you should mention that because there was a time back in 3-gun about 3 or 4 years ago where a lot of guys were trying to use, 2.5 to 10s, but that was very short lived. I think, and I'm not saying that's what you're talking about. That's a great scope. I like that power range, but I do know that for 3-gun application, it doesn't work that well. So just kind of throwing it out there in case somebody wanted to try that.
Did I hear you say you only need 2 hours of sleep?
No, I said that's all we normally get before a match.
Oh, okay. I'm like, that's usually what happens, but that is not the key to success at all.
Exactly. That sleep I get is in the tree stand. Man, isn't that the truth?
Andy, you need to refresh your video, my friend. He's on the tree hugging, sitting by the water deal still, I think.
Oh, just
Coda Boy 32, are you going to video the Snipers Unknown challenge? Man, I hope not. We got enough shit to worry about.
guys, I'll tell you, on some of these sniper matches and anything that's like a ruck match, which that one is not, it is very difficult to get video. I mean, you could wear like a GoPro all day long, but man, it would be tough. So, I mean, I'll definitely try my best to get it out there just to kind of convey the experience, but it can be difficult, really.
I can't wait for the match in New Mexico. That's going to be so much damn fun.
I'm looking forward to that more than anything else.
I think it's going to be a damn good time.
Yeah.
Rick, bring donuts. Yeah. I need to bring donuts for Ray and some sweet tea. I wish I could. Have you guys figured out a way to carry 2 gallons of sweet tea but not have to like carry it weight wise? Maybe how many balloons with helium does it take to lift up 1 gallon of sweet tea?
Not going to happen.
Let's see. +5. What's the ETA on the mount for this Atlas bipods? It connects to the Arca pick. Any picks?
Couldn't you pay someone $100 to video you guys? In the middle of New Mexico, I don't know. It'd be tough.
We could get a rattlesnake with a helmet cam.
Yeah, +5. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate you sending that out.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Just in case you guys don't know, +5 has the tripod's coming out, and it's the full thing done, packaged up. We'll be doing a video, And then we'll be doing a live broadcast, giving you guys the ability and access to get the first, I think it's 10 or 12. I'll know more about it before we do the live chat. But you guys, the first certain amount, I can't remember how, get ordered, you actually get some free stuff in there. So there's some huge savings. So just give you a heads up on that. If you see one that says Death Squad Live or something cool like that, be on the lookout if you guys are interested in that tripod.
Yeah, for sure.
Testing out.
Hey, Joaquin, that might be a better question for KB32 to answer. I've never experienced or used the Remy Leg soft body armor. So, KB, if you've ever tried any of that, or somebody else, maybe you guys can chime in.
I've never used it. I was going to grab mine, but it's in the car. 107s, 110s, 70s. Get a 3-liter camel pack. No, I want it to float along with me. So, did you all see the flexible body armor ad that runs about $2,000? No, I have not, but damn, that's expensive. They just showed up. Everything is ready. Releasing everything end of next week. Thanks for asking. Hey, +5, you should plan it. No, I got to figure out if I can even do that. It'd be kind of cool to have you on the chat. Oh, well, I guess we could do that. Have you on the chat and do the live thing. We can make that happen. Let's see.
The boy says he's never rim-legged anything. Ronald says, hollow out your rifle stock and fill it with tea.
It gets lighter at the end of the match. Now we're talking, Ronald. See, that's some ingenuity right there. I like that. Yeah, that rifle's going to be heavy at the end of the day. That's for damn sure. Rim-legged anything. Just read earlier response to tripod, though not for an Atlas bipod. Hollow rifle stock filled with tea. KB, I shoot 107s, 6 Grendel, basically a 6 arc. They shoot well. 48.95, 2800-ish. Wow. There's some speed for you. Maybe you ought to tweak with some powders there, Mr. Coda Boy. Do that after the match because I don't want you blowing up. Thanks for the info, Charles. Let's see. Damn, I guess I'll have to order the RRS. Oh, the really right stuff. If you're looking for you're looking for the tall tripod, aren't you, Charles? That's another thing that +5 needs to work on is the big tripod. Tripod would be good.
I second that.
Especially with his connections. That should be your next item out, +5.
Yeah, I second, third, and fourth that.
My 5th, 6th, and 7th.
You can get the same weight, same size, and about half the price.
Half the price would be a bazillionaire. Let's see. Still there inside between the Vortex Strike Eagle 5, 25 by 56, or the 34 millimeter with the film on primary arms, 6 to 24. Athena. Ooh. I don't know.
That's a tough call there, Roland.
Yeah, those are right around the same price range.
No, I think the Vortex is going to be a lot cheaper, isn't it? Which primary arms?
I don't know. That's what I was going to ask. Which primary arms?
Yeah, are you talking about the Platinum? Because you're talking about twice the price.
Yeah. And twice the scope, really.
+5, that is awesome. If you can do that and get in the market, you know, because it's the same carbon fiber and everything else, and keep that weight down to where the Really Right Stuff has. Because honestly, I hate to say this, as good as Really Right Stuff is, I think the stuff is way, way, way overpriced. And I think that all just kind of stemmed from their photography background,
Yeah.
which all of that is. But I think there's tons of margins there to be made.
Charles, the thing that he makes right now does go to the Arca Swiss rail. He actually sells, he's calling it the 4-to-1. No. What did he call it? He named it something. 4-to-1.
We'll see you, Otter. Have a good night. I'll look up that Swarovski.
What was that called, Ray? 2-to-4? No. 2-in-1. 201, 2-in-1, something like that.
What are you asking? Say it again.
There's the Arca Swiss rail and the Picatinny on that same clamp. What did +5 call it? 2-to-1 or 1-to-2 or 4-to-2 or some shit? Can't remember now. He can answer it. But yeah, Charles, it's then it's what you're looking for, because it'll go right on a Arca Swiss rail. That's what I'm running on my the PRS rifle and the wow, brain is dead. Tika.
I can go get the Really Right Stuff and show the clamp.
Oh, it's a 2-for-1. That's it, 2-for-1. Yeah, edition. So you can actually attach it to a Picatinny, and you can attach it to an Arca rail. So that's the one you want. That is coming out very, very, very soon. So I'm not a Strike Eagle fan. It's Diamondback glass with decent features. Charles says, I have one Vortex scope, 6-18 by 44x2. Wish I had bought a 50 power now. Yeah, that's the tough part. It's like you can't really buy one scope that's going to work for everything. So, but not all the Atlas is what he said. My tripod has a self-leveling head on my tripod. Yeah, this doesn't have anything to do with the Atlas. Not sure what the question is, if that's what you're saying. This is basically, it has its own ball head. Well, what else? Oh, I got it right here. So this is the demo model of the +5 Death X Squad. And this, the only difference is, well, there's a couple tiny little differences, but this actually works for the Arca Swiss rail and the new 2-for-1, 2-for-1 is actually a Picatinny inside of here as well. So you can run it on a Picatinny and you can run it on an Arca Swiss rail. So that's one of the cool things. And then you got this nice clamp here, which if you go to half, you can slide it. And then if you go all the way, it opens up where you can take it off. So that is the newest, latest, and greatest. And then if you order, he's got actually the full set. I don't know what he's calling it yet, but basically the complete package. It actually has a dope card holder or a cell phone holder or a camera mount. So it's kind of cool. You can keep your dope card right here. But if you guys are new to the channel, it comes with the extended portion. This is really cool for hunters because you can do the sit and actually hunt. This comes off, and then you get an additional height. And then you got 3 legs. Obviously, it's a tripod. All carbon fiber, nice and lightweight. Very durable, great carbon fiber. But you guys can go back and see those old videos of these, how we used it and all that. But it's got a pan feature along with cant and all that stuff as well. So pretty cool. Pretty damn awesome. Comes with feet, metal
All right,
feet.
guys. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Go.
All right, so I've already reviewed this once before, but guys, I've used pretty much every tripod known to man. I know a lot of you guys already have tripods, or maybe you have a Really Right Stuff. There might be some guys that have one here, but this is the Really Right Stuff with the Anvil 30 ball head. And the Anvil 30 does have that dual clamp system. I'm trying to hold it where you guys can see it. So the way they've done it is you can do a Picatinny right here, or you can do the Arca Swiss up on the top. And so it's just a quick detach, attach, and then this lever here allows you to adjust the tension. And so I always put this on my left hand because I'm holding the rifle, and then I can move this wherever I need it. And it's just really smooth. And, you know, I don't want to be that guy that's a naysayer about, you know, Manfrottos and everything else, but I have all of those and nothing compares to this. But this should not be in that $1,400, $1,500 price point, okay? There is a substantial markup in it. Now, everything is well thought out. I mean, they own the market when it comes to precision rifle. I mean, you're going to see, if I was just throwing a number out there, and this is making it up off the top of my head, if you go to a big PRS match, if there's 10 tripods, 8 of them are going to be Really Right Stuff. So, plus 5, if you can make one like this, and this is sub 5 pounds, I think this weighs a little over 4 pounds, you've got a winner. You'll knock it out of the park. The way that these are just so smooth and just releasing, extending the length, you have nothing on you. And if you're rucking or packing, anything like that, it's super light.
And they look identical to these ones.
Yes. He said it comes out of the same plant.
Yep.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of margins there.
Show me the to get the legs to widen out. That little clampy portion. Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got the different positions, of course, like all the other ones, but right in here, you've got this lockout, okay? And so this right here will allow you to change the angle, like on most of your other tripods. So you can come out to here, or we can go out again and go super flat. And when we say super flat, and most all of your tripods will do this, but I've never had a screw come loose on this. I've never had to readjust or tighten anything on it. It's just perfect. And when it locks into place, it locks in. It's good to go. It's just well thought out. I mean, look how small that is. Takes up very little space here. And I showed Rick a trick that I use when I'm putting this on a pack. And typically what I'll do, have you guys seen the rubber twisty ties? They're thicker in diameter. They're about a 1/4 inch in diameter, but it has like the memory wire. What I'll do is I'll just take this and put it in a side pocket of my pack. And then that twisty wire is through some molly. And then I'll just go once, roll it, and that's it. It's done. I'm back up running again.
Yeah. That's nice and quick and easy. John Townley's out there. I got when I fly back into California, hopefully your hats will be ready.
Yeah, John Townley. You know, I don't think it's really, and don't take it the wrong way, but he said Really Right ripoff. No, there's a lot of manufacturers that make tripods just like this. The problem is they weigh like 9 pounds. They're just crazy heavy. So whatever they're doing it right. But almost everybody has all of this same setup, the exact same thing. It's just I think it can be done a lot more cost effective. I just think they're really, really marking it up.
Well, when
really,
you
really
order,
steep. There you go.
when you order carbon fiber legs, you can order them in the thickness you want. So if you want lighter, you just need to order the lighter ones. Keep the whole thing under sub 5 pounds, and you got yourself a winner. Now, can you put that button straight up against the other one? No, there's a little difference. Yeah. These do
but see, I can go downstairs and grab any of the Manfrottos or anything like that. They're the exact same way. I mean, they work off the same principles. So this is not new, or I don't think there's any kind of special patent on this, but it's a good.
No,
it's, just a great tripod.
Hell yeah. These look
Yeah, that's where the big differences are going to start lying.
Yeah, we did water tests.
Grab with wet hands. These are huge, big diameter. But like I said, I can't find anything that just moves as fast and as quick as these. Lock them up, you're good to go.
Now, do those legs come off where you can put some different type of spikes on?
Yeah, it's probably going to be standard. Almost all of your tripods are going to use something like a 1/4 20 or something like that on the top end. Yeah, John Townley,
Oopsie.
absolutely. That's what I'm saying. He can do this for a lot less. I think the price on this is $1,400 or $1,500. I didn't pay that for this. Oh, dang it!
What happened?
Oh, it just shook all over me. She was soaking wet.
What was it? Oh, the dog?
Yeah, she was right beside me and shaking the rain off. Holy crud! But yeah, no, it's too much for what it is.
Shit. Oh, that's where.
Okay, so let me grab another tripod really quickly. I think you'll appreciate this. Hold on just a second.
I done broke it. What am I doing wrong here? +5. I'm smarter than this. For some reason, it ain't working. Rich's voided his warranty. Damn it. Why is that working?
All right, so let me try to get a little better light because I think +5 is probably appreciating this, seeing some of this. So you guys want to talk tripods? We can talk tripods.
You want to talk tripods?
So this right here is a carbon fiber. The diameter is a little thinner than what's on the really right stuff. +5 might recognize this. There was actually some units using this right here, and that's where this one came from. So this is a Manfrotto. Awesome, awesome tripod. But I want you to look how gargantuan that is, okay? This is huge, and it's very, very heavy. You're looking at about 11 pounds on this, but it has all fluid head, okay? So it's fluid top, fluid rotation. You have so many different lockouts. It's even got a battery-operated light for the level that's tucked in here. And it's great, but you've got this huge mounting plate, which is unlike most of your other ones. It's a safety plate right there. So you start adding all of this stuff up, and it just gets way, way, way too heavy. But as far as tracking, especially if you had any type of camera equipment, there is no second to this. But I think this is similar to KB's with this head here. You guys see these, like right here in the bottom, it's got a little, we'll just call it, it's got a ding dong down here. And you just rotate this counterclockwise, and you can change the angle, but you still have all the fluid motion. So let me get this height right. But long story short, I would never ever carry this in a pack. This is excessive. You need a vehicle to carry this thing.
That thing's
all right, so
super heavy.
So what I'm doing right now, this actually has a fluid head. So you guys see how I'm slinging it around? That's pretty easy to move with almost no friction. But in the middle right here, it has a fluid control. And so now it's going to track a lot smoother. Now, if I start increasing that tension, now I'm having to actually work it. Now I'm having to force this. But basically, you get seamless tracking when you do that. Now, we can still do the same with the pan tilt. Okay, I can change the resistance where this changes, and I also have another one here on this side. But it's too much. It's way too much.
And it takes too long to move shit around.
It's overkill. It's got to be quick. It's got to be simple. You got to be able to get on target, move on.
That would be good for spotting scope too.
Yeah, it is great for a spotting scope.
Shit, it'd be great for a spotting scope and a 100-pound bag of pretzels. On bipods that have spring detents type for the legs, not locking slots, which is better theory for them to flip up forward, or up backwards, or retractable mode. Oh, so like this.
Okay, so
You can't have them the other way because you can't load the bipod. So like on this one, if you were to load the bipod wrong, the legs would they'd want to do that. So you have to run it this way so that when you load the bipod, they don't spring out of the way.
So Charles Tiffy made a good point. He said he's got a tripod where he can unscrew 2 legs and use them for hiking poles, and that's a very novel idea. And I have one of the Night Force tripods that I bought that was kind of hyped up, and it was way overpriced. It was $300 and something. I think that was like dealer cost on those things. And it has 2 legs you can unscrew. And I actually used that at Bushnell, thinking, hey, I'll have my tripod. I can unscrew 2 legs and use it. Those are the sorriest ass hiking poles I've ever used in my life. I will never make that mistake again. Not yours. I'm talking about the Night Force. The feet are not sharp enough. They slip, load up with mud. And when you're trying to get push off of those, they're just slipping on everything, especially if it's muddy out. So I will never make that mistake again. You live and learn. That was miserable for me. They're also very heavy, even though they feel light compared to a good set of like leaky poles or anything like that, or even black diamonds. There's no comparison. I'd rather just carry the hiking poles.
Hey, did you ever tell them about our hiking trip and me with the 1 pole?
I did not. I wouldn't do you that way.
Yeah. Tell them.
Okay, so Rick was looking for some
It's a funny
property.
story. It's who I am. It's who I am. That's what I am.
Hold on just a second. Let's talk hiking poles.
Oh, geez. Let's see. Field Optics Pro 32 millimeters is what the tripod is. I picked up off the prize table. Comes with a self-leveling head and also their death grip type head. Nice. Oh, I remember you winning that. You just won that not too long ago. I'm bleeding from that tripod. It bit me. Damn that thing. Let's see. Mine are nice. They came with spikes and also have handles that can screw in. I doubt I ever use them. Yeah, the ones Ray have, I think, what did he say? They were really right stuff or something like that. It looked like they were going to work well, but.
So, if you guys have never used a set of trekking poles or hiking poles, they will make all the difference in the world, especially on mountainous terrain. So, here's a cheap set of black diamonds, okay? Just your run-of-the-mill aluminum shaft. And what you're going to notice is on the tips, this is actually going to have little serrations on it. Now, a lot of the quality is going to be in this tip. And you can run it with a basket or without a basket, meaning these things right here, which go around here, makes it look like a ski pole, keeps it from digging in too deep into the mud or anything else. So when Rick was going to go look at this property, I knew it was going to be pretty rugged because we did some topos on it. So I went ahead and brought some poles. Now, I gave him one of these. I gave him a set of these. Well, he gets out of the truck and he grabs one pole, one stinking pole. And the whole purpose of it is to be able to get your balance on very steep, rugged terrain.
There's a reason why I only had one pole, though, Ray. What was it?
What's that?
There was a reason I only had one pole. What was it?
Because I've never went hiking with anybody that had a half gallon of sweet tea in their left hand to occupy their hand and their grip the entire time. If you ever do any type of mountaineering or anything like that, what you don't want to do is occupy a hand by holding something, because either you've got to let it go when you fall.
That's called
or
counterbalance.
You're fall and not let it go and bust your knuckles up. So it's a good way to hurt yourself. That's why you sling a rifle. You start to fall, you can catch yourself, whatever. You're not going to just hold on to your rifle. Okay, you want to be able to catch yourself with a hand or something. So
I failed in 2 attempts. I stuck my rifle straight into the grass when I fell the one time, and
so now stepping it up, if you get into like these are leakies, okay, these are carbon fiber. These are super, super light, and getting these wrist tethers right makes a huge difference, because these are the ones that I actually used the other day. But if you can put a little bit of tension on it, now you can pull on it and everything else as you're coming through. It takes a lot of effort out of doing any type of serious stuff. Now, here's a set. These are fun to use, right? So these are carbon fiber as well, but they have a tether inside to link them together. These are ultra, ultra light. I mean, these things weigh just ounces. I mean, there's nothing to them, but you'd be hard pressed to break one of these.
Nice.
So you make a difference. But let's look at the tip when we get to the higher end poles. Now you have these carbide tips that will really, I mean, you could put this on a rock on an angle and it's still going to grip. So you are going to get what you pay for when it comes to these things as well. And comparing it to the Night Force tripod. Oh, you know what? I've got it right here. Hold on.
Elfster's onto something here. It says it's called the Sweet Tea Hiking Counterbalance Method. It's well known with Army Rangers. Well said, Elfster. Thanks for showing up, Todd. Glad to see you out there, buddy.
So here is the Night Force attempt at a tripod with removable trekking poles that come with wrist tethers and everything else. Okay, so for comparison, and I did try it around the house first thinking, you know what, it'll get me by. So let's first look at this. Let's look at the diameter of this. Even though it's carbon fiber, so is this. Okay? So you're swinging a lot more weight, which is going to get you a little more tired. But when you look on the bottom of the feet, you want to compare them to a high-end set of trekking poles. You got the rubber feet. Now listen, I'm going to do this fairly. That is as high as you're going to get that point out of there. This will slip on everything, okay? You name it. This is a horrible thing to try to put onto a rock or mud or anything else. So what happens is this loads up with mud. You go to press down, and all of a sudden it just slides out from underneath you, and you lose your balance. It's not even worth using them. They're horrible. So that's the difference. Maybe we learned something.
That's a good comparison, right?
Don't be like me and be stupid and try to use a set of freaking tripod legs for hiking poles.
And yes,
maybe there's a company that has a lot better than Night Force. I'm comparing Night Force to a real set of poles.
Those ones I used, though, that one that I used kept sliding.
Yeah, that's the least expensive of the set. I wasn't going to give you a good set of carbon fiber because I know how you are. So I just...
What do you mean? Damn, you're a dick. The only thing that would have saved me was the sweet tea jug anyways.
Anyway, he slid on his back down this hill like an episode of Raiders of the Lost Ark. And he still had the tea and had the single trekking pole and was sliding on his back down the mountain.
No, it was more of a Goonies movie, I think.
Oh, man.
All right. You guys know that Ray knows pretty much just about every damn thing.
No.
But when it comes to movie quotes, guy's horrible. Just telling you. Giving you the heads up. Don't do any movie quotes in front of him because he won't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah.
But who cares? It's all just useless information anyways. Yeah, conservative sniper. He did shoot a very good group. Mr. Todd Elfster. All of Ray's shit is high end. That's right.
Well, no, I mean, the thing is, it's like the old page video. You save money here to do that there, right? And
in order to do this, you got to do that. That's right.
No, I've definitely subscribed to the buy once, cry once. I don't like to buy stuff twice. When I buy it, it lasts me forever. I take care of it, and so be it.
The Goonies, HRM.
Goonies.
Goonies. Yeah, they wonder if they make one of the mountain ice claw hammer spike types that have a telescopic handle. That's Charlene Moser. Charlene Moser. Well, this chat's over. We gone.
And look at this. Look how compact you can make this.
It's like
with that internal cable system. I mean, look at this.
Oh,
Look
that's
how
amazing, Ray. That is amazing.
It's amazing. Look at that.
You could put it on, on your little bra that you got with your your binoculars.
Oh, wait. Okay, I've got something for you. Here we go. We'll do it. We'll do it. No.
And the reasons we hang out and watch this silly ass chat. Good night, Charles. Well, hell, he says. I'm out of here, fellas. 5 a.m. is going to be here early. You have a great night, Charles. Thanks for showing up, having fun with us. Always appreciate it. Night, sweet tea. For those that can't afford $1,000 for 6.5, very accurate. If you can run the reloads, the Elster's rifles and reloading. Hey, Elster, when is that new reloading room going to be done? Super interested. I got to call you and not meet up with you, but I got some questions on some reloading stuff. So next time I see you, talk to you. We're going to have a battle of the workbenches. Oh, shit.
Wait.
Did you say Ricola?
It's that way.
Well, it must be late. It must be getting late. Oh, that's pretty damn good, Ray, I gotta say.
Hey, you gotta have fun. You only get to do this once, man.
Liam. Am I saying it right? Liam?
Liam.
Liam. Thanks, Liam. Trump 2020. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Those sticks will fit in the BADMF. When's that coming around? How much longer we got to wait on this shit? Let's get crack blacking.
Hey, I am working on that. I actually talked to him yesterday. I can't show you because I'm using the phone right now to do this live chat. But it is in the last stages of prototyping and also cataloging times and stitching and everything else. As soon as I get that, then it goes to a commercial sewer, and we'll get the price and go from there. Captain Ray's Spice Rum coming soon. That's right. The Lederhosen.
The Lederhosen.
Hey, you know how you say Vaseline in German, right?
I don't know if I want to
Das
know.
Wiener Slider.
The Wiener Slider.
Wiener Slider.
Oh, shit. This is good. This is good. Hopefully this is what you guys come for all this crazy madness. Don't forget to hit the like button. Shaggy Rifleman says. Hopefully you guys did that earlier. All right. Well, next word of advice, your reloading bench can never be big enough. Make an area for reloading and another area for cleaning guns. Yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan for sure. And I want a section for doing reviews and stuff where you can get on both sides. There's a lot of times one of us will be on one side of the rifle and at Ray's house, he's got like a work table thing. What would you call that thing? Toolbox with the table on top?
It was supposed to be a cleaning bench / work table for a video. I got it very inexpensively, and it's not big enough. Yeah, you can never have a reloading room big enough.
80W90 for Schwoozy. Schwoozy. Oh, man, that's going to turn into a shirt.
Sniper hunt. Give that a try. It's just I just don't know how soon it's going to be before we can give it a try.
I know. I wish you would have had 2 of those test dummy made so I could have test dummied one out myself. Eagle Eye has tried it. The boys will try it soon, so we'll code a bow at 32.
Hey, Drew Bradley, I appreciate that. He says, Mr. X-Ring ordered a complete 12-piece AR-15 Armorer's Punch set from Obsidian after seeing your video. Nice warranty they offer. And you know what? They'll appreciate that, but they also do a machinist tool punch kit. I didn't get to show that on the video because they gave me that after I was done with the video. But they actually have a set of those as well, and it has this full lifetime warranty made in the USA. And I know you said you do a lot of molding and stuff like that. But, yeah, I was really surprised. You know, I thought all they did was rifles and nothing else. But they were super, super nice people. Nice folks.
Todd says the kitchen counter is the best top. I actually was looking at those, but I'm also looking at Butcher Block because I'm going to router out and put those I want to put that T-slot channels in there. So if I use the other thing, I guess I could router out that stuff. But I might use Butcher Block. I don't know. We'll see. The kitchen countertop table would look better. Big Tim Davis. Tim Davis out there? Kitchen countertop equals take a permanent black magic marker, take it to the right of the kitchen top, clean it off with brake cleaner. Not many other tops. Oh, yeah. You can write all over it. I see what you're saying, Mr. Elster. I came back.
Order it up, put some Corian up there, and just call it done.
Corian, holy hell. Big money. Shit, might as well run Granite.
Granite, you know, you drop some rifle parts on it. That's not going to do too well.
No, I'm just kidding.
Corian, hey, you know, it's okay. It'll take it.
Butcher Block holds bacteria like crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be eating on it, though.
What is up, Andrew?
Hey, Andrew's here. What's up, Andrew? I had gotten your text, but Ray had already told me that he had given you the information that you had asked me, so I didn't even respond. I apologize. Let's see. Use laminate kitchen top. Damn it, Elster. You're so pushy. Okay, I'm going to use it. Marble is best choice for countertops. Okay, we're not doing countertops, people. We're doing a reloading bench. Just so you know, I'm not going to be cutting chicken on it and stuff. Chicken! Everyone went to polymer blocks long ago. Yeah, I want some shit. Jackson's got big money. He's doing stainless steel. I don't know how I could put the T channels in that. That's too expensive. Remember, I got to keep this, I got to keep the man cave down to, $500,000 here, people. You guys are out of control. That is.
You guys don't know, gun guy said he just recorded episode 1 of our podcast. They're doing a podcast, I guess, broadcast now. And so there's just anonymity, no faces, just voices. You might want to check them out. He might be able to put a link down below or something like that, linking it to that podcast. So congratulations on that, Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew. Put a link in the comments if it'll go. If not, we'll throw you on here. We're getting ready to get the hell out of here, but if you can't do a link, I didn't miss it. Hi, everybody. What's up, Levi? Glad you showed up. We are actually getting ready to get the hell out of here, though.
Hey, Todd, I'm sure Rick is going to call you because I think he's going to get like 4 or 5 of those FX 120Is.
No, my plan is to get more than one.
Yeah, he's getting more than one because he was like, Ray, just imagine you're going and just dumping them as fast as
Just like this.
You're not waiting on anything.
More time shooting. Another time. All right. I'm whooped. Let's see. Or use a 2x4, 2x6 and glue the laminate. Then clamp interlocked. There's always that option. That's definitely one of the things. Did anyone watch Eric Cortina's recent video where he overloaded his cases by 4 grains of powder. I did see that one. Sturdy as hail.
Jackson said Brazilian rosewood, or you could use Ipe, and Ipe smells like beef jerky when you cut it. It's extremely heavy. It sinks in water.
It sinks in water?
Yeah, it does not float. Ipe doesn't float.
Holy shit. That sounds expensive. I watched what's going on.
But yeah, that's some good stuff.
You guys are out of control.
Out of control, man.
All right. Buy some more hats because I ain't going to be able to pay for that shit.
Whatever.
Okay. All right. Well, it's been 2 hours. That went fast. That went fast. It was entertaining. That's for damn sure. I was entertained watching Ray.
Jerry Parker said Coco Bolo.
Coco Bolo.
Nunchakos.
Tacos. Rough cut Osc.
Thanks, Joaquin. I'm gonna try to have a good time, and I appreciate the well wishes.
Have a safe trip back to California. I appreciate that, Joaquin. Yeah, I'll be headed out in a couple days, so wish me a safe flight, everybody. I could definitely use it. Wish Ray a safe drive to his fun competition, and wish him good luck as well. So, with that said, everybody, stay safe. Have a great night. See you guys on the next one.
Guys, take care. Have a good one. Thanks for joining.